Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Today I will be doing the scored review for Diablo 4. Now, my scored reviews are under 5 categories, which are graphics, gameplay, music and sound effects, gameplay controls, music, story, and achievements. Now this is probably one of the longest games I've done a walkthrough for. So I've got a lot of thoughts on this, so I don't know if I'm going to pen them all to paper, so to speak, in this video or not. But I am going to start with the graphics, which, in all honesty, I was actually really surprised with how detailed the graphics are in this game. And for the style of gameplay it is, they brought the game back to the more dark gothic horror setting of Diablo 1 and 2, not the more bright vibrant colors that was in Diablo 3. So as far as like the actual graphics and the coloration and the atmosphere goes for this game, I think they did an amazing job. Everything seems very dreary and droll and dreadful, you know, all the druz that are involved with stuff like this. Now, the only issue I have with the graphics is there is a lot of repeat and recolorations. And considering how big of a title and budget-wise this game is, I think they could have done a little better. But all in all, the game itself is actually very well done for that category. Now for the story. Now, the story is alright. My only issue I have with the story is this game is called Diablo 4, not Lilith 4. The main antagonist of this storyline is Lilith. It should have been Diablo. He's been the main antagonist in the previous 3 games. Now I get they've already said that they're going to release more story content in the future, and I do think that the 3 primevals will come back, just my opinion. And you've already defeated 2 of the lesser evils, Andariel and Doriel, I think they were. So, I mean, they've already touched on a lot of the big names in this game. So I do think Diablo will come, but it's still disappointing that you didn't fight him as like the main antagonist of the story. I mean, it was just a little bit disappointing. But most of the story was good overall. There was only a few like down. There was only a few spots in the game that I thought were very on the low end of the story. I'll be honest, I actually enjoyed the stories and the progression of a lot of the multi-part side quests a little bit more, because they seemed like they were a bit more thought out story-wise. But all in all, the story was okay. I think they could have done a little bit more with it. Now for gameplay and controls, I mean, this is an action RPG on this is a console version, so I wasn't expecting miracles. The controls are nice and crisp and very responsive, and the way you build your characters are very, very versatile. I mean, you can pretty much play your character just about any way you want. Like, if you want, like I'm playing the barbarian, you can be a dual wielder, a two-handed axe, sword, spear user, or a two-handed club, mace user. You can make a barbarian that bleeds, and each of the classes all have their own unique identities with multiple different ways of creating that character or playing that character. So the options for the gameplay and the mechanics were very well done. The problem is the fact that they kept nerfing and nerfing and nerfing and never putting any effort into actually developing the characters or balancing things out instead of just constantly taking away. And I also know, yes, I've kept up with it, that they've done like EXP nerf, which season 2 will be coming up here in the
Help us get out of here.
this month sometime.
We came here to purge this evil.
So
But now-
it's supposed to fix a lot of the issues
I can't leave my
supposedly.
friends
So
here. Not like this.
I'll have to wait and see if they do that, which it may be a while before I play this game again, because it was a lot of videos before I finished the walkthrough. Now for music and sound effects, the ambiance music I thought was pretty good. I do feel like they did a great job of making their music and the background sound effects sound like they should be in the situation that they're in. So, all in all, I would say they did a pretty good job with the sound effects. Okay, and now for the, let's see, I've done graphics, storage, play controls, music, sound effects, and the achievements. Okay, so the achievements in this game are kind of all over the place. So you have achievements for killing X amount of this type of enemy, or achievements for completing the story portions. But there's also ones that are like very difficult achievements, like beating Uber Lilith, and I believe she's like a very high difficulty enemy. I have not done that. I have not completed the achievement list for this game, so I can't say a whole lot about the achievement list, but I have completed most of the base ones. But the majority of them are based around the characters. Like, do this with the barbarian, do this with the wizard, do this with the necromancer, do this with the druid. So I mean, there's a lot of diversity, and there's also quite a few achievements that kind of will slow down the progress if we get to 100% easily. Because if you're the kind of person that only plays one class and only one class, then it'd be kind of understandable as to why you're not getting all the achievements. I honestly think in games like this that you should be able to get all the achievements with just a single character, but that's just me. So, I would say, all in all, this, even with the setbacks this game has, it was a decent game. I won't say great. So, with the good graphics, the decent music and sound effects, the decent, or the crisp controls and gameplay mechanics, and the storyline being okay and the achievements just being iffy, I would say that this game gets a 7 out of 10 by me. I would have scored it higher if it didn't start to get repetitive by the end of the game when you're trying to fill out the map and all the side stuff. But by that time I reached the 5th area, I was so done with unlocking things on the map. So, all in all, 7 out of 10. A fair, decent game. I would highly recommend it if you can catch it on sale for a decent price. But for full price, it's your call. If you're a hot, big Diablo fan, then I would recommend it. But otherwise, I'd say wait for like a good 25, 30 to 50% off. But, you know, that's just how these AAA games are. Now, if you guys have been liking this content with my newly started tag team stream idea that I saw someone else do, and my reviews and my walkthroughs, if you are enjoying this, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. But as you know, with all games, each one's going to be played different, but you know how it goes. Gamer logic, am I right? Have a good day. Or game logic, not gamer logic.